Hello students, welcome to Reddy's classes, and we are going to start the 1.4th unit, that is the poem, the second poem of the first unit, All the Worlds as a Stage. You can just look at the title, All the Worlds, world is ka short form worlds here. All the world is a stage. So you have to analyze it in such a way, right? So these are the contractions of English, you know that well. Now coming to this poem itself is that everybody knows that there is no one who says that he doesn't know Shakespeare. This poem, All the World's a Stage, is written by the world famous poet, writer, playwright, dramatist, actor William Shakespeare, born in 1564 and died in 1616 in England. He is also called as the national poet of England. He is also called as Bard of Avon because he was born in a village Stratford, Strat of Avon, right? And he is also called as the poet of Avon and also treated as the national poet of England. Wrote world famous, he wrote dozens of plays, comedies, tragedies, histories and wonderful, of course, romantic poetry as well. Take anything as you like it, from which this poem is taken, As You Like It, Romeo, Juliet, right, Antony, Cleopatra, right, Merchant of Venice, Midnight Summer's Dream, Measure for Measure, Love's Labour Lost, Henry IV, Henry V, Richard II, Richard IV, Pericles, Macbeth, Othello. These are the world famous comedies, histories and tragedies written by all-time great poet William Shakespeare, right? This is about him. Now let's go to the poem. Why I am telling you, in all my 24 years of teaching life, I have never seen such a poem which is very popular across the globe, right? In every country, everyone knows All the World's Stage is a poem. It has become a part of syllabus in all the schools, in English syllabi, in all the boards, be it ICSE or CBSE or state boards or across the boards of other countries also. I have seen this poem in their syllabi, right? Now coming back this title itself, this poem is taken from one of his romantic comedy novel, that is As You Like It. As You Like It से a poem को लिया. So what? This is soliloquy. Soliloquy means the voice of inner voice of a character. ड्रामा में एक कैरेक्टर से जो मन का भावना है, जो मन का जो इनसाइड थॉट्स है, तो बाहर जो बोल देते वो soliloquy रहते. So the whole poem is a soliloquy which is said by a character called Jacques. ए पोएम को पूरा कौन बताते वो टाइम पे? जैक्वेस बोल के एक कैरेक्टर है वो नॉवेल में. एज यू लाइक इट ड्रामा में एक कैरेक्टर है जैक्वेस. जैक्वेस सेज दिस सेंटेंस, ऑल द वर्ल्ड्स इज ए स्टेज, ऑल द वर्ल्ड्स इज स्टेज, राइट? नाउ लेट्स गो. नाउ आई एम टेलिंग यू दिस पोएम. व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ए स्टेज? ए प्लेस इन योर स्कूल. एक स्टेज है ना, आपका स्कूल में एनुअल डे सेलिब्रेट करते, आपका स्कूल में बहुत सारे फंक्शन सेलिब्रेट करते, एंड यू ऑल गो ऑन टू द स्टेज एंड यू डू ड्रामा, माइमिंग, मिमिक्री, एक्शंस, dances and everything, right? You need a stage, right? The stage, how much time you stay? For 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes. So a stage is not your permanent place, right? Again, after your drama, you have to come, right? And then next, आपका स्कूल एनुअल डे में दूसरा एक स्टूडेंट आएगा और उसका डांस परफॉर्मेंस करेगा. उसके बाद some actor comes and he or she performs their performance, and then other one. Like these actors keep coming. See, this is a stage. One by one comes, right? So here the poet in this drama, in this one character says, the poet here compares the total world. The total world itself is a stage, right? Myself, yourself, we all come to this stage. So the total earth is a big stage, a giant stage, right? So we all come as an actors. We are merely players. Yourself, myself, your parents, my parents, children, teachers, all friends, all are actors. We come and we go, right? How do we come onto the stage? We come with our births. So birth is the entrance and death is the exit. So we all come. And what do? everyone on the stage plays 7 roles. There are 7 stages that you do. If you go on to a stage in your school drama, what do? You perform your role, right? आपको जो रोल दिया गया आपका टीचर से, आप स्टेज पे आके परफॉर्म करके चले जाते. वैसा ही हम भी हमारा लाइफ में, right from your birth, now you are all 10th standard students, right? You were born nearly 15 years ago. और कितने साल जीने वाला है? 100 years तक जीने का चांसेस है. So total remaining 84 years. So what was your first stage? Right? You are born as an infant baby. A newborn baby is the first stage. Right? And then you perform. After that, you grow and you go to school. And while going to school, you are not at all interested. Every day you complain about teachers. You are not interested to go to school. You like to play because your child play age. Then again, after school boy, second stage, you become a lover boy. Right? When you become a lover boy, always you feel to see the eyebrow of your lover girl. Right? Singing songs, sad songs and waiting for her, sighing like a furnace and you wait for her every minute. Right? After that, when you grow, then you try to be like a soldier, strong, fully mature. Then you behave like a soldier with a beard and behaving like a leopard. Alright? And then you are ready to sacrifice for this country. You want to die for this country like a soldier. And after that, you cross the middle age, you cross 20, 25, 30, 35, you get married, you have children, then you get some knowledge. You see, after 40, 45, somewhere around my age, we all become a middle-aged people, then we want to retire. So you sit at a place, you behave like a justice. तो उसके बाद हम क्या करते हैं? बच्चों को मैं ये किया वो किया बोल के शुरू करते, right? So you tell the good quotations, magazines, proverbs to all the youngsters. Then after that, you get a stage called pantaloon. Pantaloon means an old age where your even robes, even pantaloons also become loose. You tie them with a rope because you can't use stiff clothes. Your muzzle comes down, right? That is 6th stage. Now you come to the last stage, the grand old age, that is without teeth, without memory, without eyesight, without strength, without anything, everything, loss of energy. You will forget and forget and forget. Finally, we all die. So, our life drama on this stage, earth, starts with birth and ends with death. So, you want me to show the stages now? What are the 7 stages, right? Let's go. See this, the 7 stages. First, an infant crying, a newly born baby girl or baby boy. When you're born, you are mewling and puking, crying with low utter voices, and puking means vomiting in the nurse's hands when you're born in the hospitals, right? Then after that you come to the 2nd stage, that is a complaining schoolboy. You start going to school but you're not interested, unwilling to go to school, and then you whine, you cry with nose, I don't like to go to school. So almost all you talk with nasal sounds, right? Then finally you completed your school. Now you're going to complete your 10th standard. Next year you're going to join in a college. Then you think that you have grown and the lover boy inside you comes out, and somewhere, somehow, someday you fall in love, right? And you always wait for your lover girl and singing woeful ballads, singing a sad song and waiting for her. And you always, what can make you happy when you are in love? Only your lover girl's eyebrow will make you happy. When you look at her, when she looks at you interestingly, then you feel that yes, this is the most admirable, comfortable, lovable thing for me. You feel like that because you are a lover boy at the time. Then 4th one, you come, the next stage, a bearded soldier looking like a leopard. A leopard, right? Looking leopard. And young man, grown up, 20 to 25, you have come to this lover stage, you crossed it and you enter. You are a soldier now, join the army, ready to sacrifice your life, do anything for this country. At the same time, you want to lead a dignity life, a life of dignity by sacrificing your life, right? And you are there, you are just looking like a bubble-like reputation. जो reputation, नाम, शान, सब इतना reputed नहीं है, लेकिन still you want to see that I want to become a famous man in this earth. But कुछ दिन के बाद आपको भी भूल जाते, right? And then you complete your soldier's job and you cross 30, 35 and you come to 40, 45, right? Then you become a wise justice. So what is the fifth role? That is a justice, right? Wise man, everywhere you keep on eating. See, after crossing middle age, you look at your father sometimes, or you look at your not grandfather, or at your uncles who eat with careless habits, right? Eating and fat gathered around here, around the belly. That is called kapan. Kapan means excess fat, overweight that is seen around the hips. And you sit always. You can't walk and you always like to sit because 45 years of life your father had gained, or your uncle, or myself, or anyone. So we all know what is life, what is knowledge, what is wisdom, what is right, what is wrong. So you sit at a place and you like to tell to people, youngsters, hey guy, you are doing this wrong, this is right, that's right. So you keep telling quotations, proverbs, maxims, sayings, right, precepts, principles. So you talk all these things. And then sixth stage, an old man. This is also called as pantaloon. What do you mean by a pantaloon? Pantaloon means a loose pant which is tied with a rope. So old people, as you know, because you are stiff, so even this age is crossed. After that, though you wear anything, the cloth will not stay here. It slips down. The pant slips down for the old people, right? So what do? They tie the pants, the old people, your grandfathers at the village, right? They tie strongly with the ropes. The same way, an old man, slowly the shank, the strong muscle below the leg, everything shrunk. The shank shrunk down, losing your muscle, everything. And next comes the last stage. This is actually highly respected. And the last one is second childhood. And one more thing I would like to tell you. In the sixth stage, very greedy, right? Already won lot of name, fame, everything. But still this old man, the first old stage, pantaloon stage, is very greedy of things. Then comes the last but not the least stage, that is the second childhood, students. What is second childhood? When you reach 80s and 90s and something like that, what happens? You will lose your teeth, right? And you will lose your eyesight, lose your memory, lose your muscle, lose your energy, everything, oblivion, forgetfulness. You forget everything. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans mind, sans taste, sans everything. Sans means without. You lose everything and finally we die and we exit from this stage. ये दुनिया से हम चले जाते, right? ये जो वर्ल्ड बोल के एक स्टेज है, एक giant stage से, we all should go one day. So by telling this character, he says that the poet says, what is the use of, trying to be an infant, complaining like a schoolboy, trying to be like a lover, trying to be a soldier, trying to be a wise man, become old man, earn a lot of money, name, fame, but one day you die. So unnecessary struggle is being taken place by every man in his life. So every man in his life plays 7 stages. Right? So let's go to the poem that is given in your textbook now. Yes guys, the poem, I'm going to read it with a rhyming scheme. Then you have to observe this. All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man in his time plays many parts. His acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms, then the whining schoolboy with his satchel and shining morning face creeping like snail, unwillingly to school, and then the lover boy sighing like furnace with a woeful ballad made to his mistress' eyebrow, then a soldier full of strange oaths and bearded like the bird, jealous in honor, sudden and quick in quarrel, seeking the bubble reputation even in the cannon's mouths. And then the justice, in fair round belly, with good cap and lined, with eyes severe and bared for formal cut. full of voice sauce and modern instances. And so he plays his part, the sixth age shifts, that is into the slippered pantaloon. Right? Slippered pantaloon stage. With spectacles on nose and pouch on side, his youthful hose well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank and his big manly voice. Then you will see the last stage, that is turning again towards childish treble, pipes and whistles in his sound. Last scene of all, the last scene, what is that? Is a second childishness, mere oblivion, sand stage, sand size, sand stage, sand everything. So I'll just see this is 7th stage. We're going to start the poem once again from the beginning now. Let's see the poem, the first one. All the world's a stage, guys. All the world's a stage. Right? Okay. All the world stage, he says that. So nowadays it's a very good quotation in the village also, or in some might you find elders saying that जिंदगी एक नाटक है, ऐसे बोलते रहते हैं. Famous quotation बन गया. All the Westerners, they use this first line as a maxim, as a quotation, as a quote, as a proverb. Right? All the world is a stage, and all the men and women are merely totally players. Just. Right? Totally, or here we can say just players. They have their exits and they have their entrances. What is the exit? Deaths. Because after death, ये दुनिया छोड़ के हम चले जाते हैं. Exit means बाहर जाने के रास्ता. Entrance, अंदर आने का रास्ता. वो क्या है? Births. Right? So birth and death are the entrances and exits for every man and woman who wants to come onto this drama stage and play the drama and go back. And one man in his time plays many parts. हर एक इंसान अपना जिंदगी में 7 characters play करते, 7 stages, many parts they play. Right? His acts being 7 ages. पूरा कितना ages है हमारा life में? In a drama called life, on a stage called world, we play 7 stages or 7 ages. 7 ages means 7 stages, right? 7 different stages, levels. At first, the infant. Remember guys, this is the first one. The infant stage, right? This is the first one. Infant stage. A newly born baby is called infant. How do you, generally when you are born, if you look at a small baby girl or baby boy around your in your surroundings, you see the mewling, crying with utter low voice, and puking. Puking means vomiting, right? The newly drunk milk or any other amniotic fluids. Newly puking means vomiting in the nurse's arms. The moment you are born, the moment I am born, the moment every baby is born, then the nurse brings and shows to the father that this is your baby boy or baby girl. Then it starts vomiting the baby. Then the whining schoolboy, the second stage, right? What is the whining schoolboy? A boy always complaining, right? Crying with utter low voice is called whining. Mostly crying, trying to cry with nose. I don't go to school. So you don't use much, you don't open your mouth. You try to talk with nose. You want to, attract your parents to say that they want to stop you to going to school. Then with his satchel, school small bag, a small tiny bag where you keep your books and water bottle and all those things, right? Carrying satchel, but complaining and crying that he doesn't want to go to school. And next, how are you at the time? Even now also in the morning time and going to school at 7 o'clock, how do you look like? You are shining. Your morning face is shining morning face. But when you come out of the house, because you're not interested to go to school, you walk like a snail. Creeping here itself is walking dead slow, like a snail. You know snail, right? And now, unwillingly going to school like a snail. And then comes the third stage. What is that? The third stage, lover boy, sighing like furnace. What is a furnace? Furnace is an apparatus or a special place where, you know, the iron and all other strong things are burnt. Smelted ores are smelted and melted and made into some shapes. So that is a heat producing place where high temperatures. So lover boy, when he is in love, right, then his mind and heart is hot like a furnace, burning with the fire of love, right? With a woeful ballad, a sad song, woo, sad, worried, sad song. And because his life itself becomes like a lover's life, he feels that मेरे जिंदगी एक a sad song है. यार आज फोन नहीं उठाई, नहीं तो व्हाट्सएप में मैसेज नहीं आया, नहीं तो वो गिफ्ट भी नहीं दिया, नहीं तो आजकल फोन नहीं उठा रहे, पेरेंट्स उसको बात करना बंद करा दिया, बाहर नहीं आया, समथिंग you have lover voice. I don't know because I observed you, right? Woeful ballads. And always he made his life to his mistress. He makes himself beautiful, अट्रैक्टिव, कंफर्ट. इसको कौन सा चीज देखने में लवर बॉय को थर्ड स्टेज का बहुत हैप्पी होता, जब जब उसका मिस्ट्रेस लवर गर्ल को देखते रहते तब तब वो खुश हो जाते. लुकिंग एट द आईब्रो ऑफ मिस्ट्रेस, देन ही फील्स हैप्पी. दैट इज द ओनली थिंग दैट मेक्स अ लवर बॉय फील कंफर्टेबल, right? And then comes the fourth stage, the soldier. Soldier, well built, chivalrous, courageous, brave, with a big motto, right? Soldier comes full of strange oaths, promises. Because कोई भी आर्मी में ज्वाइन हो गया, बहुत सारे प्रॉमिस करना पड़ता है. You also decide, yes, I will die for this country, I will do that, I will do this, I want name, popularity, and I will bring good name to this country. ना देश का नाम रोशन करूंगा, पेरेंट्स का नाम रोशन करूंगा, ऐसा कुछ तो आप शान के लिए, नाम के लिए आप तड़पते रहते जब सोल्डियर बन गया, right? Then a soldier full of strange promises and bearded like the pard. Pard means short form of leopard. Cheetah, you know cheetah, right? It's a short form. Poets generally leopard को bird बोलते हैं, that is shortcut में, right? Bearded like, तो छोटा सा beard भी रहेगा. Beard shows the beard of the soldiers shows the strange oaths he made, because he's not interested in with a lover girl now, because he's mature, so he doesn't like to show himself handsome. No, he want to fight for the country, he want to sacrifice his life for the country, so he keeps growing beard to look like a lion. For a grand, chivalrous, courageous appearance के लिए beard भी नहीं निकालते. Then he feels that he looks like a lion, right? The beard itself says that he has taken strange oaths, right? Symbolic, right? Now he is jealous in honor. He is very much crazy of honor. दूसरों का अच्छा नाम देख के jealous feel होते. Even I also want to become like that major, that lieutenant general, army general, lieutenant brigadier. इतना जैसा मैं भी बनाऊं, बड़ा rank पे जाना चाहिए army पे, right? Whole country should praise me, remember me, right? And he should make a history, right? And then honor, sudden and quick in quarrel. अगर कुछ भी fight हो गया, अगर आजू बाजू में कुछ हुआ, neighborhood में, नहीं तो border में कुछ हुआ, फौज में, army में कुछ हुआ, then a young soldier with a beard and lot of promises, ready and quickly comes into the fight and shows his strength. So that is one stage. But what does he seek? He wants a bubble reputation. Reputation, name and fame. Or you can call it as popularity, familiarity, a great name. लेकिन ये कैसा name है reputation? Bubble reputation, temporary. Does a bubble stay permanently for hours and hours? Not even 1 or 2 minutes. So any bubble within just few seconds it bursts off. In the same way, your reputation after your death, just people forget it. Nobody is ready here to remember you, because other people also become old, so they die. So the next generation may not remember your courage and chivalry that you had shown for this country. That is why the poet uses the word, this name and fame you earn is like bubble, means temporary, right? And now even in the cannon's mouth, even in the mouth, the dangerous position, even in the mouth of the deaths, in a most dangerous situation also, a soldier wants or craves for name and fame, right? And then the justice. Guys, middle age. कैसे रहते हैं मिडिल एज पे? जस्टिस इन फेयर राउंड बेली, स्टमक, पेट बाहर आ जाते हैं ऐसा, with good cap and line, cap and fat, excess fat by eating animal food or fats or lots of dairy products, that what do you call that, fat gathers around the hip, and he sits at one place and cap and line with eyes severe and beard with severe serious looks and the beard of formal cut, छोटा सा formal cut किया beard, and what is he is full of wise saws. Saws means here it's given for sayings, means proverbs, अच्छा quotation बोलते रहते, right? All that glitters is not gold, strike while the iron is hot, right? Like this सब बड़े बोलते, right? A stitch in time saves 9, all the world's a stage, like this. आपको कुछ तो आपको moral courage देने के लिए अच्छा quotations देते रहते justice का stage पे, right? A justice full of proverbs and modern instances. He keeps on telling lots of other examples, incidents that are happening around him in the world, and so he plays his part. So अपना part निभाएगा, right? Then comes the sixth stage, that is slippered pantaloon age, wearing the loose pants, the shrunk, that is the shank, that is the strong calf muscle here, which also shrunks. The shrunk muscle, the past tense of shrink. It shrunk, right? Shrunk muscle and everything lost. Starts walking slowly, but lot of greediness. You see this? Can you just up? Yes. Full of saws, and see the pantaloon stage with spectacles on nose and pouch on side. You can see this pantaloon stage कैसा होता? The sixth stage is wearing a loose pants which are tied with rope, trousers with spectacles on nose. What happens at 60 plus 60 आ गया? मेरे अभी तो मैं ऐसा रख रहा हूँ, लेकिन 60 होने के बाद मेरे nose का muzzle भी down हो जाते. Even the nose stoops down. So when I kept spectacles like this, it comes like this. Right? Spectacles on nose and pouch on sides. My total skin hangs on side. Total pouches, small bag-like structures. You see that in your grandfather in the village, great-grandfather, the pouch skin is hanging like pouch on the sides, right? And even when they talk, the skin moves like a pouch, small bags. And then his youthful hose, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank legs, that is knee to ankle. ये knee से ankle तक जो part है, that is called shank. वो कैसा हुआ? Shrunk हो गया, bent, lost energy. Right? Now comes turning again toward childish trouble. वो भी हो गया. Then from here, this stage, that is pantaloon stage, sixth stage, then his voice becomes weak. 3 times weak voice, trouble. The shivering voice, when you are so young, small boys, when you see small boys and girls, they can't talk, right? The childish treble, pipes and whistles. They want to say something, but it comes like, that's called whistling sound, because the old people, the grand old people, आपका परदादा, अगर दादा का दादा अभी भी शायद विलेज में है तो देखिए, when they try to talk, that's called whistling. Right? The whistling sound comes last scene of all. अभी last scene आ रहा है क्या है? The last scene is second childishness and mere oblivion. Forgetfulness. You forget everything. You don't remember anything. You are not aware. You are not conscious of what is happening around you. That kind of position is called oblivion or total forgetfulness. You forget everything. Why? Because now you have memory power. No memory power. You are not aware. You don't know what is right, what is wrong, what is happening around you. You can't. Right? At the justice stage, when you are a justice, you know what is right, what is wrong. Right? Now at this age, last stage, you have oblivion, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. See these guys, remember this last sentence. Sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. Means, sans means without, without teeth, without eyes, without taste, without everything. The death comes and we all exit. Right? So the 7 stages I remember. One is infant, that is newly born baby boy. Second one, schoolboy. Third one, lover boy. Fourth one, soldier. Fifth one, justice. Right? Middle age with cap and fat. Right? And 6th stage, pantaloon age. Right? Old age, greedy old age. And 7th one, the second childhood, that is without teeth, without eyes, without taste, without everything. The last one, that is nothing but the death. Right? Now we are going to see the parts of speech. Guys, it was not parts of speech. I'm sorry for that. It was figures of speech. We are going to do that. Now see this. All the world is a stage. Means, is he comparing directly and indirectly? In 9th standard, we have learned what are the figures of speech, simile and metaphor. In a sentence, when you see words like or as, then it is a simile. Do you find anything like that? He simply directly compares that all the world is a stage. So world पूरा stage ही बोल के directly stage जैसा नहीं बोल रहे, stage ये, all the world is a stage, all the world is like a stage है तो simile होता है. So this is a direct comparison, this is not an indirect comparison. So this is metaphor, not metaphor, it's metaphor, right? And all the men and women merely players. Then you see this creeping like snail, like. When you see like or as, then what is that, guys? It's a simile, right? And then sighing like furnace, like simile, right? Like the bird, leopard, simile, right? And then you see the last one, that's you can find that, yeah, we can go here, yep. With spectacles on nose and pouch on side. This is imagery. Right? His youthful oaths, well saved, a world too wide for his shrunk shank, and his big manly voice turning again toward childish treble, pipes and whistles in the sound, last scene of all, that ends a strange eventful history, a second childishness. And you can also see this I'm sorry I have to do this, repetition of sounds. What is this called? Alliteration, right? A repetition of consonant sound is called alliteration. Agar ye vowel sound hai to assonance. Now you see in the last one, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans taste, sans everything. What is this? This is a clause, this is a clause, this is a short phrase. You see this phrase, starting with the same word, sans, right? 2 or 3 phrases, 2 or 3 clauses, 2 or 3 sentences, beginning with the same word or ending with the same word. What is that called, students? That is called anaphora, right? Anaphora is a technique for rhyming scheme, right? For a musical rhyming scheme, sans teeth, sans eyes, sans teeth, sans mind, sans everything, sans taste. So एक rhyming scheme के लिए ऐसा जो musical sense के लिए तो जो repeat होते रहते जो word, this technique of repeating the same word at the beginning of all the phrases or all the sentences or all the clauses 3 or 4 times is called anaphora. So here ends the figures of speech, and go through the poem once again and you just learn it, and the moment you listen this poem, you make your own appreciation of the literary devices of the poem, right? Thank you. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time.